jump in with us, man. Chris, salute, brother.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. I was just talking to the people about some of the things we need to do in life, and I would like you to iterate even more on it. Um, Talking about financial literacy, just let everyone know who you are and exactly what you're doing, what the BWO is. I'm gonna let you take the floor right now and just go in, man. That's it.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Dr. Chris Cole, I am president of BWO, and essentially BWO it's an educational platform that's we centered around bridging the wealth gap for our people primarily, not just for our people, but teaching them and educating them on information that typically we've been left out of. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a community where we teach about trading, capital markets, real estate, insurance, digital real estate. So really creating several streams of income, in order to create generational wealth, in order to put yourself and your family in a position to leave a legacy. But more importantly, to raise up our people in our community and help them realize that they the power. And at the end of the day, the white man institution and the things that we familiar with wouldn't even thrive and be what they are if it wasn't for our labor, our energy that we put out on a daily basis. So, my main thing and main premise is really getting our people to understand that they are their most powerful asset.
That's a fact. So let me ask you something. How did you get into this whole market? How did you get into the stocks and so on and so forth? Was it something that you found out about, or was it more so someone brought you to light?
Yeah, no, I didn't have a mentor or anything of that nature, but my dad used to have these trading magazines sitting around the crib and different things of that nature. And I always been a big reader, always been an inquisitive person, always been the type of person that asks why. So I picked it up and just took an interest in it. I was naturally talented and gifted in math. Not saying that you have to be a mathematical genius to understand the markets, but anything that had to do with numbers, I was already naturally attracted to it. And then when I was younger, being primarily raised by my grandmother, every Saturday we used to go to the garage sales and the laundromat. That was our routine, me and her every weekend. And one Saturday we went to a garage sale and I picked up this game called a stock market game, and I still have it to this day. And the game just allowed me to take my place to a whole nother world, outside of what I was experiencing in my day to day life and growing up in the streets and just being involved in the streets. When I finally decided to transition out of the streets, I was like, man, what else am I going to do that's going to allow me to live the type of lifestyle that I want to live, be able to provide for my family the way that I want to provide for them, and make the type of money that I want to make. So it took me about 2 years really just going through any and everybody information, figuring out what's what. And it really boiled down to me just addressing my weaknesses and coming face to face with the things that I struggled with individually that really took things to the next level, and over the top for me.
That's what's up. Because my next question to you was, pertaining to the mindset. What kind of
Right.
mindset would one have to be in to really get to this? One thing I want to say is I want you to really tap in on the factor of knowledge and reading, because a
Right.
lot of people feel that, like for example, they had I would call it the internet wave of Dogecoin and Shiba coin and all these other things. Explain to them that the true way you was able to get this knowledge and build and be able to make your wealth. Set up your family for generational wealth.
Right. Well, what I teach inside of the BWO is really, getting people to understand what money is in the first place. And what I teach, money is the evidence of the transfer of energy. And if money is the evidence of the transfer of energy, somebody got to possess it in the first place. So when we start talking about being an entrepreneur, when we start talking about building wealth, when we start talking about being financially free, I'm really speaking to the fact that the energy that I possess on a daily basis, I'm using it more so to the benefit of myself than I am to anybody else. So being intentional and giving my attention to things that are, at the very least mutually beneficial. We talk about some things being mutually beneficial, but everything that I participate in at the very least has to be mutually beneficial. So I want to put my energy out in a way that when it has opportunity to come back to me in multiples.
Mm-hmm. That's a definite. I also know that you are working with some good brothers. You know, Brother Ben X, Dr. Jake Taylor, and 19 Keys. How did that
Yep.
come about? Was it because of your status as a top trader, or you? It's just good brothers linking up.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, I don't really like buy into the status things because I feel like a lot of people got status uh that's not rooted in morals and principles as man and woman. You understand? So for
Mm.
me, as far as us linking up, it wasn't a status thing as much as our ability to understand and realize the value that we each brought to the table and being committed to the process without uh being free of our ego and different things of that nature to come together and work collectively on a bigger picture.
Okay, so if you don't mind, because I know, but many people may not know. Can you give a breakdown on what you each bring to the table, if you don't mind?
Yeah, so for me, the capital markets, being able to create wealth on a daily basis, monthly basis, on a consistent basis, really understanding the money game. My brother Dr. Jake Taylor Jacobs really breaking down how to build your own family bank using life insurance. And what most people don't know is only two guaranteed ways to pass down wealth to the next generation, and that's through life insurance and through real estate. So teaching people how to take life insurance and build your family bank in real time, even before you pass away. And brother Ben dealing in digital real estate, so it's just like physical real estate. So being able to take over the market into the digital space and 19 keys, really bringing the mindset to the people in that militant structure to the men.
You know what I love about this is it's the four of you brothers coming together, because you know what they say. They say that we're not able to work with each other and help each other. You know, when is this BWO Academy situation? I believe y'all are having a convention, if I'm not mistaken, in New York just now.
Yeah, so we in New York, but Friday we are launching we want launching the first ever African American owned cryptocurrency and forex exchange.
Woo! Let's talk about it. Let's
Yeah,
talk about it. What's that gonna?
so we doing that on Wall Street. And a lot
Nice.
of people, especially our people, don't really understand the importance to it or the historic event that's taking place. But at the end of the day, it's nothing bigger than what it is that we doing on Friday. Us coming back and taking stake at the very place. That our people are trading, and not just our people, but all of the citizens of the United States that's in the workforce. That's the helm of the ship for the modern day slave market, Wall Street. Because I break
Yeah.
down stocks and different things of that nature. I say when you're talking about investing in stocks, you're really talking about investing into the labor force of a company. So without the energy of the people, those companies couldn't even thrive. So when you're investing in the stock market, you actually, like I say, investing into the labor force of the people that work for these companies.
Okay, okay. You know what? I love it, and I can't wait for the platform to launch, because I use MetaTrader 4 right now myself. On the
Okay,
Forex
dope.
platform.
Yep.
So I can't wait to be able to switch off and work with work
Yeah,
with
so
something
so
that.
so so you can go sign up at WSXPro.com, and we use MetaTrader 4 as well, and we got some automated features for MetaTrader, automated trade execution strategies for MT4, as well as some indicators and different things of that nature. And what most people don't know, in the midst of us launching this our very own platform, we actually are getting ready to launch a free educational component to teach our people how to trade the markets for free, as long as they on our platform.
Oh wait, hold on, time out. So you said you're gonna
Yeah,
teach? Hold on, had to rehear that again. You're gonna
yeah,
teach them
yeah,
how to trade for free?
yeah, absolutely. So we finna shut all this fugazi shit down and all this other shit you see on Instagram, and we really finna put the hand. We call it the wealth standard exchange. It's the people exchange. So we get ready uh, to
I
teach
love it,
people how to
man.
trade forex and cryptocurrency for free just by operating outside of our platform.
I hope everyone heard what he said. That word that we don't really hear that much is free on their platform.
Yeah,
Because that was my next question. I wanted to ask you how much it was going to cost, so on and so forth. And I love that the fact that you said it's going to be free
yeah.
teaching.
No,
You know,
and don't get it twisted. Now we definitely have different ancillary products. Like I say, we'll be rolling out indicators, the automated trade strategies, and different things of that nature. As we develop our fintech program, continue to develop our fintech program inside of BWO. But the forex education, teaching people how to trade the currency markets and the crypto markets, we're going to be teaching and educating our people for free as long as they operating on our platform. So again, alleviating all of everybody, our community and other folks' communities for making an excuse as to why they're not taking the initiative to really step up and learn, learn this skill set.
okay. So let me ask you a question. Do you feel that what you guys are going to be teaching us is going to be the key, one of the main keys that we need for generational wealth?
Yeah, absolutely. But at the end of the day, like I say, it's not just about making money to acquire materialistic possessions or to even pass dollars down, as much as it is about getting our people to understand that the only way that we can build generational wealth is by realizing the power that we possess in the first place, understanding that we are our most valuable asset. And that's the mindset and the understanding and the mentality that we got to pass down in order to build generational wealth in the first place. Because if not, shit, you can accumulate $20 million, pass it down to your kids, but if your kids don't understand their inherent power and their inherent purpose, you done did all that shit in vain in the first place.
True word. Someone asked a question. They wanted to know, what do you feel about forex trading, signing up and paying for it on a monthly basis?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel no type of way because I don't have nothing to do with that. Uh, the Wealth Standard Exchange, you sign up for forex and you can come rock with us, and we're gonna educate you and teach you on the foreign exchange market for free.
Okay. When it comes to crypto, how
Yeah.
do you feel about the whole hype behind it? Because we hear you the crypto. When we look at it, we know that you're the crypto guru,
Yeah,
right?
I've been in crypto since 2012, so I don't really, I don't really look at crypto as a hype thing right now. There are aspects of the cryptocurrency market that are hype, i.e., some of these altcoins and different things of that nature. But cryptocurrency is here to stay. Is here for the long haul. Everybody is familiar with these stimulus packages and different things that's been going out the last year and a half or whatever since COVID hit. And if you really take the time to read the bills inside of these stimulus packages, you have cryptocurrency and the cryptocurrency agenda written inside of each and every one of these bills. So it's definitely here to stay. But again, just like everything else, is a matter of educating yourself on the right things. Most of us, if we want to keep it 1,000, most of us trying to make $1 million overnight. None of us really taking the time to really learn the skill set, understand the mindset, or the things that's necessary in order to achieve sustainability. And at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to achieve that is our ability to stand on some morals and principles on a daily basis.
That's you see, there we go. It's knowledge. Let me ask you something, because I want people to get an understanding of this. Do you read every day? Do you tap into the news every day? Are you looking at what's going on within the world and not just within your world every day when it comes to crypto, stocks, so on and so forth?
Now, I do read every day, but I actually spend more time creating the world that I live in on a daily basis. Now, when it comes to certain things that I want to pursue or that I'm interested in, I definitely take a look into them. But again, the way that I trade the markets, the way that I look at crypto, the way that I invest, it is rooted in morals and principles and not fad. We live in a day and age now that shit is ran by social media. So this shit changed from day to day. And most of 99.9% of it is rooted in feelings and emotions. And at the end of the day, I choose not to get on that train because we already know, when you get in your feelings and emotions, that's when you make mistakes. So I'd rather be rooted in the principles and morals that, I live by and willing to die by, opposed to, going with the ebbs and the flows of the masses.
Nice, nice. I totally understand. So let's talk about it, because people always think that you guys never take losses.
Yeah,
Let's talk about some of your losses.
yeah, that's not true. That's a part of the game. Um, 2017, I took a company public. I built three multi-million-dollar cryptocurrency mining facilities. 2018, crypto crash, and I mean, shit, I took a $400,000 plus dollar loss. In something that made me a couple mil. 12 months prior. Taking losses is part of the game. So when I say the key to making money is managing risk. Um, when you manage risk, you understand that losses are inherent and part of the game that you're playing from the get go.
Definitely, definitely, definitely.
So almost being 14 years in the game, I still have losing trades. I still have days that I lose money in the market. But the name of the game is sticking to the morals and the principles and the code that's going to consistently allow me to be in a position to make money hand over fist on a regular basis.
So with this, with the convention that you guys are definitely having, I would say Friday on Wall Street. What will be the breakdown of it? Like, what's going to be happening? Is it just the introduction to the platform, the standard wealth platform?
Man,
What will really happen?
it's a launch party, and it's really a celebration.
Okay.
Black Wall Street is really back. And again, we come into Wall Street to launch the first black-owned cryptocurrency and forex exchange. So it's more so a celebration than anything. So even in the midst of Greenwood and Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Birmingham, Alabama, and in North Carolina, all of these great black communities that thrive, and eventually were destroyed and torn down. Here it is in 2021. We back, and not only are we back, we doing it on a doorstep. You understand me? So,
Hmm.
it's more so a celebration, introduction of the platform. Everybody that's involved, we're gonna take the historic first trade together, and other than that shit, we're gonna dance till our feet hurt.
I love it. I love it. Do what we do the best. You know what I mean? Turn up in a good way, in a financial way,
Absolutely.
in a learning way. I believe it, man. I love it, man. I totally thank you and the brothers who are putting this together, this platform together, because we need it. We need it.
Yeah,
Us as a
absolutely.
people, us African people, we need this because we weren't taught this financial literacy in school. I also want
Man,
to
when it
thank
comes,
you.
but we do need it. We do need it, and when it comes to financial literacy, that's just the first piece. And we know about the travesties, we know about systematic racism, we know about systematic oppression. Most of us system at the end of the day, I don't know if you're operating in the street or on a global level, you can't go to war without money. So putting our people in a situation where they don't have to, they can learn a skill set that they can free their mind and their time from having to worry or be consumed with finances. Really put us and our people in a position where we can really start dealing with the things that's important and that's going to shape uh, the culture and the people. Us dealing with our trauma, our generational curses, our pain and our disappointment, and the things that we suppress and that we've been carrying for generations that are really the root of these cycles that we continue to perpetuate. Most of us spend our entire lives chasing money, so we never really had time to deal with the things that's really going to make a difference.
That's true. That's true. And so for anyone who's looking to get into these things, right? Crypto, real estate, life insurance. Your platform is basically giving them a lot of free knowledge, but there's also knowledge that they will be able to gain, that they may have to pay for. Um, are your price points going to be workable? Because a lot of these people out here, they not saying that this is what you guys are doing, but a lot of price points for a lot of these things are just ridiculous, man. So will the price points be workable for the working class or for the people who just
Listen,
are trying to
this what I got to say. This what I got to say about price points. Uh, we find the money to pay for the things that we want to pay for. And there's a exchange in value, and the value that me and my three brothers are bringing is immense. And what we asking for a BWO membership is a fraction. A lot of the shit that we do and that we teach in the BWO you can make what you paid for a yearly membership back in 48 hours. You understand what I'm saying? So it is going to be some skin required in the game. You know, and it ain't no ands, ifs, or but about that, because we find the money that we need when we want to go vacation, turn up at the club, when we want to go out, hang out, brunch, you know, shoes, purses, and all of this other shit that ain't bringing us nothing. You know, but when it comes to investing ourselves, oh, let me think about it, let me wait to next paycheck, whatever, whoop de whoop. And again, it's because of the disease that most of us have, in we don't realize that we are our most valuable asset, right? But we're investing other shit to dress us up and make us look good and, you know, appeal to other people, right? But we won't invest in ourselves to something that's going to appeal to our mind, our body, our spirit, and definitely the next generations.
You know something? I knew you was gonna answer that the way I wanted it. I love it,
Yeah.
man. I love it because you want to know something. I hear it all the time. Oh, they charging 150 for this. They charging this and that. But like someone just wrote again, mindset. You have to
Yep.
break that how do you put it, that fancy mindset that we can't spend the money on the knowledge that we need. You understand? A lot of us
Right.
spend thousands and thousands of dollars on college, but we're not willing to invest in a brother who's willing to give us financial literacy, the mindset, everything that we need. Like even me wearing this shirt right now, you know, that's who right there, the black billionaire loaded. You understand what I mean? Because
And that's the thing. You know, when you said it there, we'll spend thousands of dollars to go get a college education, to be educated in a system that's only going to enslave us. But we won't spend a couple $100 or a few $1,000s on something that's going to free us.
exactly. Exactly. And that's the sad part, man. Thank you for that, Dr. Chris Cole, man. Thank you for that, man, because you know, I hear it all the time, especially when, you know, they talk about these courses, you know, like you said earlier, you're gonna cut all the BS out, and this is what BWO is about. This is what this academy is about, because you're gonna give the knowledge, and if you really want to pursue the knowledge, you might have to spend a little ducats. It's all right. You know, forget the Louis, put the bag down, you know, don't buy that bag this time, spend it on, you know, spending on this knowledge, because once you get this knowledge and you become more free, you can buy everything you want.
Yeah, but because it's an infinite amount of money. Because like I say, money ain't nothing but the evidence of the transfer of energy in the first place, and we know we can't create nor destroy energy. It can just be transferred from one place to the next. So everything that we need is already here in the first place.